I said it again. Tongues all over.
Hello, chat. I hope you're doing good. I hope we're doing good. Uh, I was coming over here to just, you know, where is it? God damn it, hold on. Why? I, oh, that's why. Hold on. Mute that. We're gonna go here. Why is the game being funky? Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna do that. Makes it okay. That's probably loud. Okay, I do apologize for that. But anyway, I was just seeing if, you know, there was anything available. I do have a greenhouse now, but maybe one of the shop. Oh, hi.
Oh, hey.
Fancy running into you.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Anyway, you have an archive, don't you?
Um,
Or so I've
well, I
heard.
mean, like, my parents do, yeah. What would you need from there?
I'm more just curious if I could look at it to see if there's any info on, I don't know, maybe something involving like revival or anything like that.
Revival? I mean, last time I checked, didn't see anything, but I mean,
Hmm.
uh, what's the harm, I guess.
You can,
So,
yeah. I wouldn't harm any of the books at all either, if that's a worry you have.
yeah, no, that's not the worry.
Mm.
Yeah, come on, it's in the end.
Oh, okay.
These doors are tricky.
Oh,
It should be the first thing up on here, the Animus Estate.
oh, okay. Oh. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think any of my family's there.
Interesting. This place is pretty.
If you, yeah, you weren't here for the dinner party, were you?
I was not.
Yeah, if you want to take a look around, that's fine.
Alright. Very big. Very pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious. Oh. Hello.
Quickly. We don't want to disrupt the moths.
Oh. This is lovely.
Yeah. It's nice in here.
It definitely is.
This is one of my favorite things to do when I was growing up, is just sit on those ledges for hours.
Watch the moths.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why. It's definitely very peaceful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And we have two upstairs. We have like another floor and then the roof.
Oh. I see.
One more.
Ah.
Yeah, this is the roof. It has a good view from up here.
It does. What was it like growing
Yeah.
up here?
Oh, it was nice. You know, I don't know. This place has always been really nice to live in, I guess.
I can see that.
Yeah, here's a little tree house.
Ooh.
I used to play in here when I was growing up.
How lovely.
Yeah. It's also very useful because since we all have wings, we can launch off from here.
Yeah, I can imagine that's handy,
Yeah.
useful.
And then down on this floor, we've got a couple of public rooms.
So that's nice.
Got a studio and a study.
Ooh. All named after gems.
These two are, I think they were like ancestors' rooms or something.
I see.
Yeah. We just storage in my grandma's room over there. My brother and I's room. Yeah. And then we have this room. Found out this existed recently.
Oh,
The door got, broken.
that's not good. Oh,
Yeah, it's a preserved room. I didn't know this was here until that dinner party.
how curious. Connor.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my ancestor. I've been learning a lot about them. That's why I've gotten access to the archive. Because it used to
That's
be locked too, but now it's open.
it's good you're learning more though. Yeah,
Yeah, I've always wanted to. I just never had the time.
makes sense. But I'm sure you have time
Yeah.
now.
Somewhat, yeah. We have a couple, like, I don't know, there's a lot of, like, playrooms and stuff around these halls.
Interesting.
Like, this was a little play area, I remember.
Little area to just chill, have fun. Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
little reading nooks and just little like living spaces around.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it.
It's very
And
beautiful.
yeah, thank you. Let me take you down to the archive. It's just one down from the elevator.
From the main room?
Pardon?
From main floor?
Yes. Ah,
You okay?
but yes. Here's the cellar, and then this is the archive.
Interesting. Dusty.
Recently I moved all the books I found to the front. I don't know. Last time I came here, stuff was showing up.
Interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, if you want to look through here's the books that I've discovered so far. This one, this full rack right here, and then this one over here as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about revival in those, so
Yes.
probably take a look and see what else is here.
Hmm.
I can start from the back.
Protection. Hmm. Hmm. Victor is always an interesting. The name Victor sounds familiar. He's always an interesting one. His failure and taste for chaos made interactions with him always fun. He's past my lifetime, not even 100 years was lived around me dying. Interesting. Blood Queen. It's a personal account of life of the Fae population during the rule of the Blood Queen, of Calibur's uprising. During the rule of the Blood Queen, Kingdom of Fae was basically a large camp filled with stations for working in trades, and these trades were mainly regulated by the Queen's guards. Rations were folk were forced to eat. The rations were not very large. Each person only afforded a small piece of bread and cabbage broth. Farming or growing their own food was punishable by death. Many were also killed for stealing food from their workstation. And didn't even include the rituals. Many were taken by the guards when the Queen chose them on special events like full moon or holidays when magic was in its strongest. She reaped the land of good, leaving the fate of the suffer until uprising. When the uprising happened, many Fae were scattered in panic, many camps were set up in the woods, and many were lost in the panic. Many camps were many lost in panic. There were many families lost, and maybe would not even speak about spends their running spent trust pounding. Some days I still missing the sun that warmed my skin island, and I traveled some of my adventures, traveled the lands for archives and ruins, pieced together past together, share them with the world. Yet I know I can't do that anymore. They ache my bones. Testament, along with that, I grandchildren care for principle. Someone has to keep an eye on Solus and Artoria. Besides, Owen is also getting pretty old with the days by. Ashley is still here. Help guide me, but that is my new curse, I suppose. I outlive many of my loved ones, however, and guide them to the afterlife, and maybe look upon me much like Sign did. Sign? not be a surprise if the dead watch over. Scribble, Music TV. God, see, it's been years how I miss all of them. Just wish I was there. Oh. So all of that was written by Connor, I'm assuming. Fey traditions, regards, television, new edition, bailout, aged, death record. She drink and eat that next day. She died. I see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I found 2 more books over here
Oh?
that I haven't seen before. I found one of those in the back.
Interesting.
I haven't looked at them yet, but
Do you want me to read it out for you?
if you want to.
Recovered pages. I don't fucking know the dates. It's the 7th day of February in fuck-ass years. Artisan's dead. That's not supposed to be possible, but apparently there's this god-killing sword that negates that half-god immortality thing they have. I've been watching over Artoria, and quite frankly, it hasn't been easy. Artoria is a wild child who doesn't listen to anyone. Combine that with grieving, and easy to say I've had to replace a lot of furniture. And the things that could have been avoided. Date unknown. Sleepy found a way we could bring them back. Like, there are these artifacts apparently, and if we gather enough and the right ones, then we could bring Artisan back. This is good. This is great. Apparently gods are not supposed to be killed. Who would have thunk? Even if they are half-gods. This is perfect. Once we get all these artifacts and we bring them back, everything can go back to normal. Then I can focus on finding my way home. I can't wait for the day I can hold Jolene, introduce her to Robert and Luca. Date unknown. Finally, we have all of them. The Sword of Tulips, the Horn of Asmodeus, the Eye of Baba Yaga, and just have to get the Shadow Heart from Crow. We're meeting up during the Remembrance Ball, and we'll head over to the fountain. It's all coming together. I'll bring them back. Date unknown. Recounting my adventures in Limbo, because apparently the journal I was writing in there wasn't real. Cow a bummer. Is that cringe? I keep hearing it from the TV. From TV. So Limbo went alright? Well, context, I guess. The days we went to the fountain and met up with Gaia and Jawed wasn't easy. We ended up dragging so many people with us. Apparently I fought a few people. Sleepy was accused to be in cahoots with Athena, and that he was trying to sabotage the revival. Which, at the time, I thought was crazy. It wasn't so crazy. A lot less people were on board than I thought. Some thought this would destroy the universe, a ridiculous-sounding notion, I know. Why wouldn't bringing one person, a half-god, back destroy the universe? I mean, it worked for Jawed. Anyway, Gaia brought us to Limbo, but since Artisan and Ghost were 2 people in one body, we had to go to their separate limbos. Artisan's was something. They apparently were reliving their memories over and over again, and apparently people who couldn't make it to the revival got sucked in. I got a smack over the head from Musi. Ghost's limbo was easier with just going in and going out. They definitely were more aware that they were dead than Artisan was. So now they're back, albeit their memories are fucked up, but they came back. We found them at the place I told their ghost, dubbed Ghostison, to wait for us at, so it seemed they remembered the barest things, but ultimately it was very little. Day unknown. Getting sick and tired of people not listening, not asking for help, and thinking they have to do things by themselves. I just want those simple times back. I never used to be this bitter. Was it their fault? Or was it my own for having too much faith? Date. Inserted page. This is an inserted page. This will be the final time I write about this topic. After what happened, I tried bringing them back. I couldn't get in contact with Gaia. I got all the relevant artifacts, but nothing. Instead of the friend I was trying to bring back a bunch of foxgloves, I understood what they meant. They didn't want to be brought back. Maybe it's time I give up. I have to run New Murstone, thankfully with Erebus and the remaining court by my side, though a part of me wishes it was Musi. sort of note. To whoever reads this, if you're reading this book, I'm pretty sure it's not a difficult guess what you're looking for. If you're looking to revive someone, ask yourself this. What will this fix? Why do they need to come back? Do they want to come back? What is the after effects of doing this? And don't give any superficial answers. Make a plan, dumbass. And I see.
Yeah, I know CC is one of my ancestors.
So, revival
Revival.
is possible.
I didn't know that they've revived anyone.
The name Sleepy sounds familiar, honestly. But my documents said that I was a descendant of Sleepy, and I don't know if that's accurate, though.
Wait, what?
Apparently. Zero and Sleepy. Those are the two names.
You're a descendant of who? Sorry, I didn't hear
Sleepy,
that.
apparently, according to my documents, but I'm unsure how accurate that is because I've never heard stories of Sleepy. I've only ever heard of Zero, and I do remember Zero's journals
I
had,
mean, it says both of them on there.
which is interesting. I've only ever heard stories of Zero, though.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that I was loosely, like, related to, uh, like, you know, like,
Hmm.
Solus?
Yeah, I
Yeah, apparently my ancestors were his caretakers for a while.
interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that, and then, yeah. But apparently he also grew up here.
So Gaia has knowledge on how to do revival. I hmm.
That would make sense. Are Why exactly are you looking into revival?
It's hard to explain.
Okay.
It's mostly just a thought, but
Yeah. What was that other book? Follies. I haven't seen this one either.
interesting.
Did you read through this one?
I looked at it briefly, but
Here, I'll read it. Folly of pride, folly of lust, adverse, destruction, deceit, excess, and apathy. Series contents. As it will be in the future, it was at the birth of man. There are only four things, certain sense, social progress began. That the dog returns to his vomit, and the sow to her mire, and the burnt fool's bandaged finger goes back to the fire. Some beasts, some fauna, some are creatures incomprehensible, masquerading as humans, gallivanting around as wolves in sheep's clothing. On the surface, they seem normal. They speak common as most do. They blink, they breathe, and they walk alongside us. Yet, if you peer closer, you realize some things are off. They breathe manually. It's not automatic as it is with most creatures. There are movements when they are talking, and they do not take a breath for what seems to be hours at a time. Their blinking is slow and methodical. They do it solely to blend in. They do not eat, they do not sleep, they do not eat. I do not know if they even dream, but I know that their power is beyond what any could possibly imagine. I think perhaps if they wanted to, they could shape the world as they pleased, wipe us all out with a snap of the fingers, yet they choose not to. Some even walk beside us as if they were playing pretend, playing Mortal for a day. They listen to our prayers and pass out blood fervor, unless you find yourself out of their favor. These are not old wives' tales, these are warnings. Do not play with the gods. Find yourself sliding one by accident, bow down and beg for forgiveness. Pray that you do not find yourself on the receiving end of a lifetime of suffering. And to those who would purposely commit a folly so horrendous, so egregious that a god would cast judgment on you, no one will have mercy on your soul. These are the stories of the follies of mankind. Learn from them. Heed their warnings. Do not repeat the mistakes of the past. Okay. That's so interesting.
lovely.
Yeah, that would make sense considering the whole Gaia temple situation.
And lightning, the curse. Hmm. I I know someone who's going to go try and talk to Gaia soon.
Who exactly is trying to do that?
I
Because that might be a bad idea.
I would rather not say.
Fair enough. Well, on that revival book, I guess our ancestors also knew each other, if Sleepy is your ancestor.
Perhaps. I I've lost his journals by now. I still need to find them, but I do know
Um,
Zero's journals mentioned Sleepy. I can't remember exactly what though.
yeah, well, maybe that. I hope that revival book is what you were looking for.
It was actually.
If you need to borrow it, I could also make a copy too.
I would like that, please.
Yeah, let me
Could
see if I
I
have a
potentially get a
extra book in
copy
my
of both
bag.
of those?
Hmm?
Could I potentially get a copy of both?
Let me see, because I have here. I have a copy of that one.
Thank you.
And let's see, do I have any more books on me? Please, I do not have any more books on me.
Oh,
Do you have a mailbox or something I could mail the other one to
I
you?
do. Yes.
Yeah, I'll make a copy of the other one and I'll give it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Uh,
Yeah. Crazy how convoluted this history is getting.
it is.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it. Thank you.
Is there anything else you need?
Not that I can think of. Is there any other books aside from the ones up front?
No. There's some discs. I mean, there were some discs from that CC person. Let me find them. So I know. Let's see.
Hmm. There's one over here, too.
Is it blue?
It's green.
Yeah, those are some from some different people. I'm looking for the blue ones because those are from CC. So
Oh.
there you go.
Hmm?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to listen to the other ones either.
Oh.
What'd you do?
I apparently I've visited all better end.
Ta-da!
I'm done.
Yeah, two more up here. Alright, there's a jukebox up here.
Hmm.
I'll start off with the CC ones.
All right.
Hey Pookie, I'm gonna be
Ooh.
late from work again. Don't worry about having food out for me tonight. I'll be getting home when the boys are like already in bed. You and Jolene rest up, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh.
Connor, you need to come out of the overworld. You've been on the search for them long enough, and it's best if we stop searching. It's best if we let the past go. Come home.
Hmm.
Maybe that was after the second attempt of revival. I mean, that would make sense now hearing it.
It would. Do you want me to play this one? It's green.
Which one is it? Yeah,
Uh,
play that one.
it's from music?
Hey Connor, I had some paperwork sent to you. Cece said they would deliver it, but they're out on dealings with some of the goons right now. I know you're busy. Just make sure they get back to the Mafia for filing, okay? Thanks.
Mafia?
Yeah, apparently they also at least worked for the Ruben Mafia, or I don't know, founded it or something.
Huh.
Hey, Connor, just letting you know I won't be needing those shipments of harming potions anymore. I'd like to talk to you in person about something important.
Yeah. Um, yeah, these were all people like Cece, and Cece I know is like, my ancestor's spouse and my ancestor, but like these other people were like people close to them.
I see.
Hey Connor, I know that you're on vacation, but I wanted to share an update on Artoria and Solus. Solus has been adjusting well to the concept of school, and Artoria has been great at helping him getting settled in. Aiden and I dropped him off a bit ago, and you will be happy to see how much he has grown. I will see you in like a week or two.
Who was that?
That artisan? Yeah, artisan. That's one of Solus's moms.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I really hope you get this message. I need you to pick up Solus and Artoria from school. Aeon and I need a little bit more time to finish this section of the project. But I swear, when this is done, we won't have to worry anymore. Ever.
A project.
Yeah. I know that like they talked to gods, and I don't know. I have some theories about what some of these messages could have been, but I'm not sure.
If you want to share your
And
theories,
one more.
I'd like to hear.
Yeah, and after this message, I
course.
think this was from television. Yeah, one of the books talks about them.
Hey, Auntie! I'm sorry it's been a minute. Things have been pretty hectic in New Stoven. But I wanted to finally try out the sending stone you handed me. I hope this message gets to you well. And, tell Robert and Luca that their favorite sister TV is coming home to visit soon.
TV. What an interesting name.
Hey, Auntie Connor! I
Yeah.
wanted to send this message over to let you know I'll be coming home for a week. I know my work with Queen Nadia has taken up my time, but, don't worry, I'll get through it. And I have someone very important that I'm bringing along that I want you to meet. Its name is Jordy. This whole meeting the family thing is a little nerve-wracking for him, but I know you're gonna love him. Just don't scare him.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like whatever Artisan was doing was important. That they had to work with a god or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
There's still a lot that I don't know about the ancestors. I mean, I know a lot about Connor, but that's because Connor wrote most of the library stuff. Um, yeah. I don't know. I also know that like my grandma Violet said like books and stuff would start appearing, which would make sense if this like I don't know. It seemed like Connor was like a person that was into magic or something like that, so
Books show up when they're needed.
I guess. I mean, last time I came here with someone who like worships the magpie, and we found a book about one of the magpie saints in here, so I don't know.
How curious.
Whoever my ancestors were, they had a really weird, convoluted past.
Yeah, it definitely seems so.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's about it for anything down here that I know. I mean, if I see anything more on revival or something like that, because I'll be checking on this place a fair amount, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
If you want, I can walk you back home.
I'll be alright. Thank you, though. And
Yeah.
if there's anything I can do to repay,
I
you
mean,
letting me.
if I find anything about Zero being associated with my family, I would like to know about them a little bit.
If I manage to find Zero's journals, I'll let you read through them if you'd like.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Of course. Thank you again. And
Of course.
I'll be heading out now. Thank you for the copy as well. Okay.
Of course.
Bye.
I'll give you that other one when I can.
No rush. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. What do I? Okay, so revival is possible. Revival is possible. Okay. That's great. Great, 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 great. Lovely, 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 lovely. And I have a copy of the book. So I don't need to write everything down again, but yeah, revival is possible. To whoever reads this, if you're reading this book, I'm pretty sure it's not a difficult guess what you're looking for. If you're looking to revive someone, ask yourself this. What will this fix? Why do they need to come back? Why do you want them to come back? What is the after effects of doing this? Revival is possible, and the end of the journal. What will this fix? Why do they need to come back? Fix, why do they need to come back? Why do they want to come back? What is the after effects? Hmm. It's only breathing. More research needs to be done. I'm just gonna keep reading this over. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little short, but I hope you enjoyed either way. And I'm gonna send you over to Connor, because Connor's still going. Probably. Here, hold on. Hold on. Okay. But yeah. Well, Connor is ending, so I don't know where to